There's something about Jamaican food specifically, like jerk chicken,
Yeah.
where it's like part of the recipe is like not telling you how much it's going to cost. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
This is like part of the culture is like a culture of secrecy where it's like we're going to make the best looking chicken. You're going to smell it from down the block. We're going to give it to you in a big plate, and then we're going to tell you $28.
And you know what they do? They make you wait.
Ah, yeah.
Dude, that's the whole
It's
hustle.
always a long line.
20-minute wait.
Yeah, it's a long line. You're people like you. Everybody's just like kind of impatient, and you just want to get to the front of the line, and then finally you place your order for oxtail or something, and it is say a number.
They do. They did all this extra stuff at this street fair, dude. I'm there, and I'm getting it. I already knew going in. The guy's taking his time. He's acting like he's doing stuff. Telling me he's gonna make it good for me. I'm like, all right, dude. I get that. I'm thinking, okay, I'm like, all right, it's gonna be 20. Most. I'm like, they're not gonna hit me for more than 20, bro.
Rookie mistake.
I hand him 40 because she doesn't even say a number.
Oh, come on.
She said some Jamaican shit, bro. I hand her $40, right? And I get a 5 back. I go, no. I say, hold on. Now I'm holding the food still. I'm not paying $35. I open up the box. It's a skinny chicken drumstick and a leg smashed with a hammer. That's what they do with this shit. They break
chicken.
it. Little bit of rice, little bit of pasta. That's it. I'm like, dude, I'm not. I say, I'm sorry, I'm not. This isn't 35. She goes, no, it's 25. I go, okay. And then she takes the 5 and gives me 10. And now I'm like, okay, I need 5 back still, right?
Yeah.
I got the 5 back, dude. I'm sitting here. I'm like, I had to argue with the girl.
Even 25 is kind of crazy.
I expect 25.
I mean,
nowadays.
still, that's what you. But I mean, like even 25 is what you would expect if you were like, getting like full portions.
Well, that for what I just paid 25 for, I used to get for $8 in Harlem.
Right. Well, even like Harlem, if you go now, or if you go to Crown Heights, even that shit the prices are up.
Yeah,
they figured out
up.
everything is going to be about $20, but it's like it still doesn't feel like you're getting. That's not right.
I walked away.
It's just chicken.
Yeah.
It's not like they're making. It's not like a regular, like a special kind of chicken. It's just chicken with like a good sauce on it.
Yeah, that's the thing. It's just I don't know. The Rasta pasta hit though. I don't know. These guys were pretty good.
It's good, but it's like you can go to a Colombian restaurant and get really good chicken.
I'll tell you,
chicken is not hard to cook.
This is what's even worse than the Jamaican hustle is the sausage sandwich. Because,
oh my God,
bro! It's like that's the easiest thing you can make in the world.
Just sitting there. You're not even doing shit.
Right.
You just put it in the thing
with some onions and peppers.
All that guy did was go to the butcher and just buy a bunch of sausages.
Yeah.
He didn't make it.
They cut it in half and put 2 on. I gave you 2. It's like, no, you gave me 1 sauce. I walked away from the guy, and now here's the bad thing. I want the fucking. I'm gonna go to Target and go. Oh, what? Now I got to get the bread. He told me $27.
That's the thing about getting a sausage like that is that there's not like there's a place where you can just go into a store and buy a big sausage.
Yeah, you can only be down 14th Street, get it cooked.
But I mean, like you can go into a restaurant and order pasta with sausage. Or you can go to a street fair and get like a big hot dog, big Italian sausage. But there's no retail location.
No, you're right.
I mean, you go to Grace Papaya and get like a regular hot dog.
Wait, hold on. Now I'm surprised. How come they got falafels and they don't got a big sausage store somewhere?
It's just a hole in the market. I think it's just like they know that like if they don't open those stores, they can just. That's the thing with these street fairs. There's a street fair in this city every single week somewhere.
Yeah.
And it's the exact same stands that just set up shop somewhere else. They're here, then they're downtown, then they're in Brooklyn. So it's like if you open a restaurant, then you got to tell people the price.
Yeah.
And then your whole business model is, it's out the window.
And these guys are cutthroat. I thought they worked together, I had no clue. Bro, I'm out there, a fruit man. My fruit guy, I feel bad for him. He's trying. His fruit's always a little old, but he's a nice guy. Dude, somebody opened up an amazing fruit stand directly in front of his on the street today. Mm-hmm. And that's some bullshit, man.
Well, I mean, that's just the market right there. You don't own the street.
You can't go down the block.
Who I feel bad for on this food festival we're going on the street right now, all the restaurants are still open.
Oh,
They're just standing there.
Yeah.
That's fucked up.
They should have got a cart outside.
I mean, some of them do, but some of them are like, it's like a nice sit-down restaurant. You can't open the cardboard, you're not making styrofoam boxes of food. It's fucked up.
Yeah, you're right.
Some Indian restaurants are open all day long. They're just empty. And there's like this loud-ass music playing outside and people eating popcorn.
They got to hate the street fairs, and they're all summer here.
Yeah.
Shouldn't there be a rule against that? But these restaurants make enough money, dude. They kill you.
I don't know.
They break your legs over here,
Nobody
dude.
is making money over here. I mean, like all this whole business is shady.
But they're breaking you, man. You go to these places anymore, a date is $200, man.
Oh, yeah, especially around here. But like the street fair especially, this is a kind of business where it is geared to a certain kind of transaction where it's a guy with his girlfriend. And the girl's just walking down the street. She just sees a sign.
Yeah.
Oh, sausage.
Yeah.
Zeppeli, let's get one. And you say, okay, yeah, I'll have one. No prices anywhere. They wait until it's in your hand. Maybe you just took your first bite. Boom. $32.
And those guys are so good at talking to your girl. It's no different than the deli guys. That's where they learned it. You ever see a deli guy? No, I'll give you avocado. I know you want it. You beautiful skin. Give her avocado.
Do it the Aki way.
Yeah. Next thing you know, you're paying $24 for a damn bacon, egg, and cheese.
Well, that's what it's like to be a hot girl. Is you just get to walk down the street and just say, hey, that sounds good.
Yep.
Yeah, look at that.
What about those
teriyaki chicken?
I'm noticing levels of
soul food. Let's get soul food. And then it's like, man, what the fuck?
Give me the jerk.
Give me a soul food with the menu.
Yeah, dude, I'm noticing the levels of hotness with girls, and I would say the hottest level got to be the girls that wear those ginormous headphones. It's like the ones that have to wear those so nobody talk. There's legit girls I see in my neighborhood. Yeah. I want to holler at them so bad. I can see the headphones from a mile away.
Yep.
Everybody's head's turning. That's the new level of hot. If you can't
headphones and sunglasses, and it's like it's a very like
visor.
It's like a standoffish kind of vibe. Stay away from it.
Yeah.
But just this feeling of like, because when you're walking down the street with your girl, it's like at any moment she can just say what she's in the mood for.
Yeah.
And then you just got to go with it. And it's like, hopefully this is going to be, there's like an affordable option.
Oh, it ain't happening.
But I mean, sometimes you get lucky and it's like, oh, this is like, it's just a slice of a scoop of ice cream.
Yeah,
that's to be $6. All right, I'll do that. But it's like sometimes you're walking by gelato, and it's like, ooh, gelato. You ever had gelato? And it's like that shit is gonna cost you like $40.
Yeah,
and you're only gonna get a little bit of gelato.
And the thing about women is they hate the word affordable.
I mean, they're just this is just like a it's like a whimsical way to go through life. Where it's just like, hey, what's the first thing that pops in your mind? Let's get that.
Yeah, I want to go to Disneyland.
yeah, we should. Yeah, let's go on especially you walking by fucking Carnival, and it's like, oh, let's go on the Ferris wheel, and it's like there's no price tag on the Ferris wheel. It's just some carny, some guy operating the Ferris wheel. He just looks you up and down. Boom.
And, dude, I took this girl out. It's these guys in front of restaurants, too. I took this girl out to our place, Dim Sum Palace, our spot. Dude, we went out to eat. It was nice. Kevin made it good. Dude, we ate good. She's ordering extra shit, taking home dumplings. And then we go across the street. We're walking home to my place to Jazz Culture. The guy goes, get her a nice, juicy steak. Dude,
oh, my God.
A juicy steak. She walks in.
Steak.
Dude. She's like,
another entree.
Yeah, she's like, oh my God, that would hit the spot. Of course a steak would hit the spot. It'll always hit the spot. I did it. I brought her in there. $500 date.
You're walking by. Ooh, Moulin Rouge. Let's go see a Broadway play.
What's Hamilton? What's that mean?
Right. I already saw Hamilton. Let's watch it again.
I take this girl, $500 date, end up at her place in Brooklyn by some beef patty place, 7 a.m. She wouldn't even get me a beef patty. Wake up, this girl's screaming at me in the street. I'm like, what am I doing here?
Right.
All because of some restaurant guy. He did it all.
Well, he knew that when you and your girl were walking down the street, he can't tell you get a steak.
Right.
Yeah, you're just gonna say no. You gotta make a plan of attack. That's why even when people are doing stand up downtown, Barker's.
Yeah.
The way you bark the couple in is, hey, doesn't it sound? It's going to be a really fun show.
Yeah.
And you want to go see a fun comedy show? And, being a comedian, this is not going to be a fun show. This is going to be a terrible show.
Yeah.
If this was a fun show, the tickets would be sold.
Right.
The fact that you have to tell me this means it's going to be a bad show. But if you're with a certain kind of person who isn't hip to this kind of thing, they're just going to say, oh, there's a fun show. Let's go to the fun show. And next thing you know, you're at the fucking Grizzly Pear.
And honestly, girls, it's like they do know it's going to suck, but they know they're not paying.
Nah. This is like I said, this is whimsical. Where if somebody says this is going to be the thing, let's just pretend that this is true. Let's just walk down this hallway and start handing over money. And then it's going to suck. And, maybe 20 minutes later, people walk out of these shows.
Yeah.
People go to the Grizzly Pear, they spend money for the ticket, they buy the drinks. 25 minutes later, they're out. They just watch the worst comedy of all time.
It is the Pear. They get lucky because they'll get those groups of 10 people, like college kids.
Oh, yeah.
They'll just go in there for 15 minutes and leave.
My God.
They don't give a. They got so much money. 20-year-old kids.
Yeah. Well, that's the thing. Is that's also the same way where it's like you gotta get the girl to bring the couple in. You gotta get a group of people who are like kind of uncoordinated.
Yeah.
Where if you get a group of 10 people together and that group doesn't have a leader.
That's the truth.
Some groups don't have a leader.
That's true.
Some groups don't have there's not a guy who's steering the ship. So you just bring them in. They can't like lead themselves out.
Right.
So if you just get them, in, it's like Vegas.
Yeah.
If you just get them in long enough, they're going to start spending, and it's like they don't have the democratic process to like let's all go.
Dude, that is so true. There is groups without a leader, dude.
Hey, every group needs you need people to act like we're all going to vote on something. It's like no, we need strong leadership.
See, women
This
have
is the plan. We're going here, then we're going there, then we're going home.
You could always tell the leader of the woman group. It's the prettiest one.
Well, it's either the prettiest or it's just the strongest personality. Because the
Oh,
people
that's
who
true.
are the really pretty girl, she doesn't have to make decisions. That's part of the part of the privilege of being
Yeah.
attractive is other people get to make decisions for you. You just get to go along. But it's like if you go into if there's a group of people where it's like everybody thinks that someone else is going to make the decision, you just end up somewhere and you can't leave.
Oh man, dude, I've been in that boat so many times.
It's fucking late and it's like, man, I want to go.
Yeah.
Yeah. Why are we still here?
And when you don't have the car, the means of
Oh my God!
transportation,
Yeah. You're just that's why I don't go places.
phone's
If I gotta
dead.
get in your car, oh yeah. If I gotta go wait for someone else to like wake up, I'm I'm just watching TV at some guy's house. Like man, I want to leave so bad, and you're just out there somewhere. You're in Jersey.
Yeah.
And it's like man, I just want to be on the PATH train right now. But it's like I don't know. You're on someone else's schedule.
Yeah.
Yeah.
That's a sad truth.
You never want to be. This is the thing we've always gone back and forth. I mean, we always bring this up on the podcast. You never want to be waiting for somebody else.
Yeah.
You never want to be waiting for the text you text somebody and then you gotta wait for the text back to get the address.
Yeah.
You're just standing there for 2-3 hours sometimes.
Dude, I was supposed to go to the SNL after party.
Oh yeah.
Dude, I couldn't. Dude, I'm waiting for the damn text. They said it's late. They do that shit late.
Oh, but today's Saturday. So
yeah,
it might
well,
still
now
happen.
I can't go because it's the last one. I don't think I can get in. It's a huge, I missed my window, but it'll be back in September. Hopefully
Nah,
things
it's
work
not,
out.
it's not- you didn't miss a window. It's just not your fault.
Yeah, that's true too.
Someone is just bullshitting you.
I was
But
so
anytime
mad
you're in a
waiting on the
position
text.
like that where it's like you're just waiting around all day for a text. Maybe the text is going to come, maybe it's not. And then when you finally talk to that person, they're going to be like, "Oh, you were waiting for me." That's gonna be the response.
Yeah.
Oh, I feel so bad. You were waiting for me this whole time. That's just a psychological like game.
Yeah.
People just want to feel like they got control over you.
So true.
Yeah.
I'm going through a breakup right now, dude. This girl's like, she's like not messaging me back. I'm trying to give her back her stuff. The hardest thing when you meet somebody is giving them back their things. They always make this so difficult.
I told you.
I'm not mailing shit to somebody, bro.
Oh,
It's
my
like,
God.
come on. Well, I'm not going to get on a train for an hour and a half. It's like, no, just let's pick a time and pick up your things.
This is the same. This related, but my biggest pet peeve, being in the content business, being in the comedy business, is somebody saying, "Hey, send me that file."
Oh, yeah.
This fucking file is going to be 100 gigabytes.
Right.
What do you want me to do?
I say no.
No, yeah, we're not doing this. Give me an SD card. I'll give it back to you. But I'm not going to spend all fucking day uploading this to Dropbox or something.
Yeah.
That sounds like what you're saying sounds reasonable, but you're asking me to spend a whole bunch of time doing something that doesn't benefit me.
Yeah, dude, I can't stand this technology bullshit, dude. I lose hours on it.
Yeah. But I just can't. That's the whole goal of everything I'm building right now online. My whole process, this whole thing I'm doing, comedy, videos, is so that I don't have to wait for somebody else. It's so that other people don't have control. You know what I mean?
At what point would you have it to where you'd have to have somebody help you so you don't gotta do all the work, or you think
That's the thing, is you want to get to the point where it's too much work, where I'm just offloading. But you want to offload. You don't want to onload.
Right.
You know what I mean?
Yeah, 100%.
You want to offload where it's like, I can't handle like booking this flight. You book the flight for me.
Right.
But it can't be a situation where it's like, oh yeah, come by, we'll talk about it. Let's do lunch.
Yeah. Dude.
Hey, let's meet
Everybody
up.
wants to have, bro. This is the
Let's
thing.
meet up in Park Slope.
Right.
It's like what? No.
That's how these comedy clubs are too. They have these meetings, and if you,
Yeah.
it's like, okay, listen, I'm gonna go to a meeting with a bunch of people that don't know how to sell tickets. Like,
Let's have a fucking powwow.
yeah,
Yeah.
dude. It's like, how about we just find a couple promoters and put on a good show and pay them right.
Well, some people think that the first part of the process is like hanging out.
Right.
That's just, if we just hang out long enough, eventually the thing will get done. It's like, no, you're just wasting my fucking time.
And then there's the spending money process.
Yeah.
They think, oh, if I just spend a couple dollars.
Well, there's that, and then it's like you try to get other people involved to like try to save time, but you're not saving time because now you're just talking to 3 people instead of talking to one guy.
Right.
You know, now you're talking to this guy, and then there's a group text. Somebody has an Android phone, and it's like just hours, weeks get lost because of this whole process, and there's no reason for it.
Right.
You just end up waiting around all day. I can't stand it.
Giving people money. I knew a comedian dude. One time we're just walking. He didn't even have much money. He just hands a dude 50 before a show. He's like, yeah, he goes, just to bear my chances. Just some random dude walking down the street. The dude goes up
Wow.
and didn't even study his material. I'm like, what chances you gonna have? He's up there like, doesn't know his shit, didn't know his jokes, saying, hold on, wait, let me pull out his phone. Asked him afterwards, I said, did you read your set list at all today? Cuz
$50.
why would you just give a stranger $50?
Wow.
He's like, power of the universe, dude.
That's like an Italian mentality.
Give me good luck.
Yeah, it's just
When
throw
the
some,
Italian does it, I'd
just
understand.
throw
it.
some cash around.
Well, the Italian would want you to do something for the rest of your life for that 50. He'd be like,
Yeah, exactly.
now you owe me.
Well, that's the whole thing where it's like whose time is more valuable right now. If you just pull out some cash, that makes you feel like, people feel like a big shot.
I don't feel right giving money to strangers anymore, even if they're not dressed nice, because I told you I had a few incidences where they weren't homeless.
Oh, yeah.
That ain't a good
You
look.
can't tell anymore.
Yeah, you see a girl busted up a little.
Yeah. But it's like I also never want to be in the position where I'm asking somebody else for help. That's kind of
that's
why
the worst fucking position
why
to
I've
be in.
taken, not even like in a homeless way.
No, but comedy way, big time.
Anywhere in life, I never want to be in a position anymore where it's like somebody has to do me a favor, and now I gotta have that hanging in my mind.
Right.
Now it's like at any time you're gonna get a text, and now you gotta do something else, and you gotta think in your head like, oh, is this equal? I did this for them, they're doing this for me, but it's like now
It never will be.
you're never square. You're never back to zero.
Remember, I was doing it for that guy, dude. I couldn't even sleep. My eyes were bloodshot.
Oh my
17 hours a day.
Yeah. I mean, it starts off, this is going to be easy. We're just going to do this. We're going to do
Yeah.
that. You're going to get some money in your pocket. Next thing you know, you're in fucking Canada.
Right.
Yeah. Next thing you know, it's like you're fighting off a drug habit. And it's like, that was all because the ball starts rolling.
Yeah.
And next thing you know, it's like, you're caught up. It's like, you can't be, this is like the, heat.
Yeah, it really
Never
is.
get attached to something you won't walk away from in 30 seconds flat. You feel the heat coming around the corner. It's like, nah, I got to go.
Yeah.
Yeah. We're not doing this.
That's how I am now, dude. Even with relationships, I'm in and out, dude. I see 2 or 3 red flags.
Well, it's not just about like starting the relationship halfway out the door. It's about recognizing when it's like, this is not going to work.
Yep.
And I'm not going to go further down this path because I already know it's not going to work.
Yep.
So it's like, let's get this over with now.
Yep.
But
Every
I mean,
day
you could
gets
still,
easy.
I think you could still go in with, positive vibes, go in optimistic, but it's like, you can't put blinders on. Next thing you know, you're just in Jersey.
Taking care of somebody else's kids.
Oh, you're just sitting in a truck waiting for somebody to come out of their house.
Right.
And it's like, you don't know what the fuck this guy is doing in his house. He could have been there hours. This dude is in there taking the longest shower of all time.
Yeah, dude. I'll tell you, I've had the least amount of respect, and it's from people that are below me, but they're in a different position. That's the worst part, And it's always because I've been broke my whole life. Now that I have some money put away and I got some things shaken, I can't tell you how good it feels to be like, oh, no, I can't do that.
Yeah.
Somebody will be like, no, I'll pay you. I'm like,
Yeah, I really can't do that. Yeah. Yeah, exactly. This is when they say, like, fuck you money.
Yeah.
And you hear Rogan talking about that. That sounds very aggressive. That's like the kind of mentality where it's like you're trying to get revenge on somebody.
Right.
Oh, fuck you. No. The whole concept of fuck you money is saying, like, nah, I'm good. You can put your we don't even gotta talk about this anymore.
100%.
I'm just gonna keep saying no. I'm not helping you do that.
And it feels great.
Not helping you with your web series.
Nobody wants to hear the truth. It's like, hey, look, you don't get famous. You have to make yourself famous.
Well, it's like I'm not a part of your thing. That's the whole thing.
Yeah.
Where it's like I get it that you want to do something, but it's like you're doing it for you. Maybe I'm doing you a favor because I want to help you out, but it's like let's keep that. We got to keep the favor, the ledger. You know what I mean?
And all this shit, you never know.
People think that they're doing you a favor. It's like, no, there's no way you're doing me a favor. If you were doing me a favor, we'd be at my place.
I remember I had this one dude tell me he was going to take headshots for me. I put a thing out. I go all the way to Brooklyn. I'm there late. I don't even know if I ever even told you about it. I was so embarrassed, dude, that I fell for it. And it's like late. He keeps pushing it back an hour, dude. Now it's like 7:30. Dude, he opens up the door. Dude, don't got no shirt on. Oh, I'm sorry. Do you mind? It's you're not. What are you doing? You're not taking fucking pictures, man. I still did all the pictures, touching my back. Oh, do you mind if I move you? Okay.
Wow.
Think of something really sexy. Dude, try and get me down in my underwear. I'm like, dude, I'm fat. I'm like, we're not. I need acting headshots, comedy headshots.
Headshot.
Yeah.
Shoulder up.
Dude's getting me drinks and stuff. Come on. He wants some Thai food. And I did. I stayed for the food. I was so broke. Now I'm having dinner with this guy.
Wow.
He just violated me. Pictures, everything. He's like, you can sleep over.
Did you get the pictures?
Yeah, I got him, and they sucked. And his lighting wasn't good. Nothing.
Jesus Christ.
You could tell he's never even took a picture before in his life.
See, this should be like a commercial for the new iPhone. You know what I mean? This got a nice camera on it. You don't got to go to some guy's house in Brooklyn.
Yeah.
Get fucking violated to get just a picture of you standing next to a wall.
I didn't feel like a man for a couple weeks.
Wow. Well, that is, we say all this stuff about being the hot girl who gets the privileges. That's the downside to it, is that that hot girl, she ends up in that situation all the time.
Oh, yeah.
Just weird shit like that happens, and it's like, okay, I've never experienced that. So, I'll give you that. That's not a good look.
Yeah,
That's why she's got the headphones on.
Yeah, they're numb to it.
Yeah.
I've seen girls put in such weird situations. I'd be like, Miss, you want me to say something? She'd be like, oh, no, it's okay. I'm used to it.
God,
it's like, Jesus.
Well, it's like, how often have you been in a situation where you're on the subway and everybody's looking at you?
Right.
Just because of the way you look.
That's crazy when you think about that.
Like,
I never even thought about it.
Psychologically, that's got to be like, I think because these hot girls, they've been hot for a long time. So it's like they're used to the attention. But it's like, it's a psychological weight to carry.
See, when I went through my phases, I can't believe I used to holler at girls on the street. That's what all my friends did, and it worked for them. It worked for me, too. But nobody talks about the times it don't work. It's not right. It's uncomfortable.
Well, they always say it's like a numbers game. You just got to throw it out a lot.
You just got to disrespect.
And then, you get 1 out of 10, and that's like a good look. But it's like, yeah, exactly. You're going to end up in a lot of awkward situations.
There's going to be about 30% time girls are going to sprint away from you. Leave me alone.
Oh, yeah. Well, all this stuff I'm talking about being independent and not needing people's help. If I did ask for help, if I got in the habit, especially around people who are more successful than me, it would probably get me somewhere.
Guaranteed.
I could probably start getting in more stuff going on, but it's like I can't do it spiritually.
There's no point.
There is a point. That's the thing. There is a real point, and there would be material benefit to it, but I just can't do it. It's not in me. I wouldn't be being myself.
But I'll tell you why I don't think there's a point. Exactly that reason. You wouldn't be being yourself. It's like you'd be going down the wrong path. And next thing you know, you're just out somewhere. You're somebody else. It's like I feel like anymore, like there really is no point to latch on to anybody's thing because there's nobody. We're all unique, and you latch on to somebody else's shit that ain't you.
Yeah, luckily right now it's like I got something going on, so it's like things are starting to actually like I'm not desperate, but there was a time when it was like I really wanted some sort of door to open.
Yeah,
because I needed a few $100.
I hear you.
Now it's like I could pass that up because I got other ways to go about things, but it's like I understand the impulse.
I always wanted TV was always my thing, just like a late night, and I am starting to really realize that doesn't mean it. Like, for me, it didn't matter. I wouldn't,
I think the real reason you wanted to do that was just so you could brag to your dad.
It was.
Yeah, that is the entire impulse right there. That is just about some sort of psychological need to, approval from your parent.
Papa.
But it's not like that's, that most other people are not going to be that impressed by that.
Yeah.
It's just like, another check mark next to your name.
Dude, I've been in so many projects that never even came close to coming out. I mean, I would show up and know this ain't coming out.
Oh, my God.
I told the dude, I said, be honest with me, is this going to come out? He's like, well, we're going to try. I'm just like, why'd we spend 8 hours
Do
here?
you know how to upload something to YouTube?
Yeah. What's your Hotmail?
Oh, my God. But it's like even you show up to help somebody film their short film, and it's like it's rude to go in and ask up top, how long is this going to take? If you ever asked that, people get mad. People say it's going to take as long as it takes.
Yeah.
This is an important project to me. This is about my dad and my aunt. And it's like, this is, just go sit over there. Next thing you know, you're there all fucking day.
Wow.
For nothing.
For nothing.
Yeah, for something that you're on camera for like 10 seconds.
That's the main thing I say no to. You go to Brooklyn, they're an hour late. Then there's
Yeah.
a wardrobe problem. Then the battery's dead.
So they got their sister doing makeup for everybody.
Yeah.
She doesn't know what she's doing.
That's the
She's
truth.
watching YouTube tutorials or
Oh,
something.
dude, you're
Yeah.
so right.
Yeah, next thing you know, she's just dabbing your face.
And then somebody's got to go, yo, we got to switch around the scenes.
Yeah. And next thing you know, I mean, like there's no food. You ever been in a situation where they tell you there's going to be food, and then you get there and it's just candy? And you're just like, no, I'm hungry. And they're like, yeah, look at these now and later.
Yeah.
It's like, no, come on.
And you go just for the food. Me and you were at a point to where we were literally,
Oh,
I did background just for the food.
Oh,
And when
of
you
course.
think about how bad that food is,
Well, that's the thing. Sometimes it's really good. Sometimes they have like great catering. But then
Wow.
sometimes they're like, oh, yeah, there's food over there, and it's just an orange.
I've only had the food over there times. I had the bagels, the peanut
Oh, my
butter,
God.
apples, orange.
The bagel is just solid.
You're lucky
You're
if you
slicing it. You have a plastic knife
Yeah.
trying to slice open an untoasted bagel.
Yeah.
And the cream cheese is all solid.
And you're just around a whole bunch of people that are following their dreams.
Yeah. But that's the thing is that, like, that is also because I spent years doing. You did a little bit of background.
Yeah, I did 4.
I did that shit all the time. So it's like just in my mind, I know the feeling of that's all waiting. You wait around. I've waited around 16-hour day.
Damn.
Didn't even get on camera. They just told me to leave.
Holy cow.
They still pay you, and they sign your thing. But it's like that was a real full day of my life. Was just sitting in a room somewhere in Greenpoint.
You started getting some acting roles after you were doing it for a while, though.
I mean, I got not acting roles. I got better paid gigs.
Yeah.
I did like commercials and stuff.
That's what I mean.
But that
You had
wasn't
billboards.
like that was not like a career path. That's just if you just hang around long enough. Like I said, if you ask for help, you can get help. You can make money, but it comes with a cost. And the cost is wasting your fucking time.
That's really what it is. 'Cause I'll tell you, most people you ask, people, if they want to help you, they're going to help you regardless. You don't even have to ask them. It's like most people you ask.
Well, you want to be in a position where they're helping you, but you're also helping them.
Yeah, that's the
They're
only
not
give
just
take.
they're not just doing it out of the goodness of their heart. They're doing it because it's like this is a collaboration.
Well, you see these old headliners, they try to latch on to some influencers and they're like, "Hey man, I can open up for you, or you could open for me." And it's like, I wonder how that's going. Like, you would think you got to put the influencer last.
I mean, that's the whole reason we got to work hard now.
Exactly.
You don't want to be in a position where you're already old and now you got to ask for help.
That's so true
double.
too. Yeah.
Once you're already
that's a wrap.
up there, and it's like then you're asking for spots. You're trying to get $30 here and there, and it's like that shit is bad.
Dude, I remember one comedy club booker telling me, he goes, "Dude, you don't want to try to live off these spots like these comics do."
Oh my god.
He goes, "You got to get some sort of steady income because this ain't it." He's like, "I'm telling you," he goes, "like these comics call me. I've known them for 20 years. And they tell me they're starving. They can't keep their lights on. They can't feed their kids. They need the $25 spot." He's like, "I'm going to give it to them every time."
Oh yeah.
And, it is, hey,
Well,
can't blame
and that spot pay has not gone up since the 70s. That's what they used to pay back in the day. So that $20 that we're talking about, this jerk chicken on the street, you can't even buy Jamaican food with that spot pay.
You can't even get a cab ride to another spot.
Oh yeah. I mean, this is just that idea should be scary enough. If you really think about it, If you really try to like close your eyes and imagine yourself in that position, that should be terrifying. Where it's like, I gotta make something happen.
The thing that scares me is going to all these empty rooms. Like that's when I look at. I've been in New York a long time. These rooms haven't changed much. 90% of comedy shows are pretty empty.
Yeah, I mean, you're lucky if the show even happens.
Yeah, and you know that's what scares me the most. I'm like, dude, I have to start touring. I have to get I have to make my own show because there is barely any good shows.
Well, there's that, and it's like you gotta have an income coming in.
Exactly.
You gotta have multiple things going on. You gotta have investments going on, and it's like the more you put your eggs in one basket, it's like they're gonna take that from you. The rug will get pulled out from under you.
I want to set up a nice weekly show. I got my line on a place. I'm going to set up a little merch table, little stickers.
I mean, that's a good thing. But it's like you got to think more diverse. You got to have some money coming from a job, some money coming from making paintings like this.
Oh, dude, that would be dope.
Somewhat. But I mean, if you have like five, 6 things going on where you're getting a check here, you're getting a check. These could be small checks. But it's like if somebody takes something from you, now you have a diversified, income stream.
I think this bartending thing might work out slightly for me, but like one day a week on a slow day.
Yeah.
We're going to find out because it seems like things are looking good, but the thing is they have bartenders now, but I was there. This dude
they need a bar back.
This dude takes my order and walks away completely, and he's drunk. And I'm like, okay, this dude's probably not going to last. I think he's like the bartender and bar back. Then they got the one pretty girl,
Right.
But I'm like, all right, I think if I just hang out here, I'm a good guy.
Well, that bar, I mean, like, I don't know, is it ever like popping?
Yeah, every night.
Is it? Okay, yeah. Well, I mean, like, if it's really popping, then it's like they're always going to need a helper.
Yeah, I mean, they got like 5 or 6 like busboy kitchen guys,
really?
And because it's a full restaurant with great food too.
Okay.
And
but I mean, like, if that's the kind of gig you're looking for, it's like that's the good way to do it. Is one day a week.
Yeah.
Maybe you do one day there, you do one day somewhere else down the block, and it's like you just have you're on call maybe, or like you just call them every once in a while. Hey, do you need a guy tonight? Because then it's like you can always pick up a couple $100.
Yeah.
If you could do that, a couple $100 here, sell a little bit of stuff there, one show once or twice a month, you go on the road. Then you have like multiple things coming in.
A little bit of merch online.
A little bit of merch. You get a YouTube thing. You get a YouTube check coming every month.
Yeah.
Then it's like the more diversified. It's like buying stocks. You can't just buy one company. You got to buy the whole market. It's like shit's going to fluctuate, but you still got to be solid.
Yeah, you can never have too many ways of getting money. It's like if you have 100 ways to make money, that's not too many. I want to do a clean album. People are telling me if you just pay and get a nice recorded audio album, you could guarantee get paid if it's clean because they have to play clean comedy. It might not be a lot, but it's income.
Yeah, I mean, it's not guaranteed, but yeah, if you get that played on Sirius, then you get like streaming. I mean, you get like publishing money from it. That's another way to. It's the same thing though. It's just like making YouTube videos. Once the shit is on YouTube, you're always making money from it.
Right.
As long as my shit is all the videos I have up, it's like they're all making a little bit of money.
Yeah.
So it's like the more if you imagine if instead of having one comedy album, you have 100.
You're right.
Then it's always something's coming in. You're always like, I can fall back on this. Because imagine some guys go to that bartending job and that's all they got.
And dude, you know what's crazy? That TikTok money's coming back.
Yeah, me too.
Yeah, that's pretty cool too.
So it's like, but the lesson I've always told you about all of this is that whenever you get this, you start noticing something coming back. Oh, they're starting to pay money again. That shit's gonna stop.
Yeah.
You know it now.
Ups and
You've
downs.
learned this lesson the hard way.
Yeah.
Where it's like
I'm still learning it.
Yeah, but it's like you're still gonna be tempted to think that you have somehow figured it out. That this is just like money that's always going to be there. And it's not.
Well, I'll tell you what's a fun one that I'm addicted to right now is show producing. Dude, I didn't realize how much money I left on the table because I never produced full on. Like that show was mainly me. Like the Pair's not me. That's the Pair's thing.
Right.
This was like my produced show.
Mm-hmm.
And you can make it. I mean, dude, it's like I'm doing this a lot now. I'm going to be producing a ton of shows. It's fun as hell. It's not that hard to do. I think I got it down, dude. I'm excited for this next show. And you can make like $500.
That's the problem. I mean, no, I agree. I've been telling you to do this shit for years. But like I said, the problem is thinking, I got this figured out.
Oh yeah, like with producing.
This is gonna be that. Once you get that psychologically in your mind, you gotta humble yourself.
Yeah.
You pulled it off. When you pull out, it's like pulling off a heist. You gotta be. That was a particular set of circumstances. You take whatever skills you learned, whatever Facebook ad shit you just figured out. Try it again. But it's not like, oh, now I know how to do this, and now there's always gonna be money there, because that's when you really get hit.
Right. No, I'm not going to rely on the money, but I guarantee you right now, I promise you I could always make a show happen with 25 people. Right. It was really because I was just not doing it right. I wouldn't put no ad money on it. I can't believe I never did that.
Right. Yeah, of course.
It's insane. All the comics, I said, how do you guys sell out their show? They go, we put ad money on it. And I did it. Well, I found out about it because the pair, somebody said, hey, we had 8 people showed up to see me like a month ago. I was like, how'd you guys know I was here? I didn't share it. And she goes, we seen an ad. It said, come see you here. I was like, oh, shit. Saying I did it. And it's like, that's, you know.
There's a lot of people, though, who are like putting money on Facebook ads who are getting nothing back.
Yeah, but I think with me, it's a familiar face. Like, the people at the shows were like, bro, we were like, I know that dude. I seen that dude. Where you been? I never find your videos. What's your I couldn't find your name. It's a lot of that going on. I think my face just been seen so much.
Right. But all of this shit, though. I'm saying this is a good idea.
Yeah, you have to have a good show.
This is going to work, but it's like you got to have like I'm saying though, that's got to be one thing out of 10.
I got the TikTok,
you got to get 9 other
Facebook.
You got to get 9 other things going, because all of this shit's going to get taken away at some point. So it's like you got to you hold multiple cards.
I'm still doing TaskRabbit. It's got ups and downs.
But you could always do that once a week, once or twice. There's always going to be somebody who needs some IKEA shit put together.
I just don't take the big jobs.
You just can't do it every day.
Well,
so you're going to hurt your back.
The thing I learned is I just pick and scan jobs. They come in. Yeah. Like if there was one 3 blocks away, I mounted a TV. Mm-hmm. I made like $26. I mean, it's not much money, but it's like, what are you going to do?
Yeah, you do that once a week. That's a little bit of money coming in.
Yeah, and normally you'd make more. Like I did one. I couldn't believe this girl has one big dresser, build it, right? Go down to Brooklyn. And, dude, she had that real heavy, like, Yiddish, is that what it's called? I couldn't even understand her. So I think she got lost in translation with the app. Dude, it was like they prepay you.
Oh, wow.
$320, like, job, right?
Yeah.
Building all these dressers. And she goes, no, I already paid somebody to build it. He came and built it. I just need you to mount it, is what I was guessing she was saying. So I just screwed 2 holes in the wall and mounted. It took me literally 15 seconds.
Wow.
And I'm like, okay, I'm done. I'm trying to tell her, like, this isn't, I had to close it out. I got paid $320. So it's got ups and downs. We'll see what happens if I lose it or not.
See, but if you have multiple things going on and you get fired from TaskRabbit, who cares?
I don't think you can get fired from TaskRabbit.
That shit happens, though. People, you just open it up and your account's deleted.
Really?
Same thing happened with your Facebook.
No way. Even Task?
Oh yeah, 100%. That happens all the time. But all of these platforms, that's not a job. You know what I mean?
Right.
You don't have labor protection.
Oh yeah.
You were just an account name. You just have your email and password. But it's like that shit. At any moment they could take that away from you. But at this point, hopefully you got the money from it.
You know what I was thinking about doing is just teaching some dumb fucking class in Brooklyn.
Beautiful. That's an idea right there.
Yeah.
That's a business model.
Yeah.
I mean, you do that. Maybe you teach one fucking beginner class
like
a week.
Art like this.
Oh, I thought you meant comedy.
Nah. Something real, like, doesn't even matter. A relaxation class.
You could teach a class on how to mount TVs.
Yeah.
And I bet you that you can get a lot of people that really want to learn, because, like I said, that's a real skill.
Yeah.
You can take this skill and you can join TaskRabbit.
I know everything, how to hang a shelf.
There's no real classes about how to do handiwork like that. All there is like YouTube tutorials.
Yeah.
But people are afraid to, learn to do it in their own home. I'm afraid to do it. So it's like there are people who could, like, you could gather 10 people, each of them pay you $50.
Yeah.
Cash. And you're not even ripping them off.
Do like a sip and mount, make it wine and TVs.
Like no. This is just for like you'd be probably dealing with some like high school dropouts whose parents are trying to get them working, and it's like, hey, you're going to teach them a valuable skill. When you learned how to mount TVs, I was telling you buy the drill.
Yeah. Because
when you buy the drill, now you can make money.
And the laser. You need the laser.
You need a laser. You need the TaskRabbit account, and now you have infinite money if you want to work for it.
Yep.
So it's like that. I mean, imagine teaching a fucking art class.
Dude, I put on a
how
test.
much money you could make from that?
On TaskRabbit, I'm telling you, I put on a test and I acted, I always used to act a little slower than I really was and just think how grateful I was that I get to work. And people would tip me so crazy, dude.
Oh, yeah.
So there's that hustle. I'd be like, I sure am happy I was able to find steady income,
Yeah.
The hiring spots say it's rough out there. They do the IQ test now.
Right.
And you see the girls looking at you. I'm a good actor. And they'll be like, you could tell I fooled them.
Well, you did legitimately need the money, too.
Yeah.
Yeah, you weren't lying that much.
Yeah, honestly.
And that was mostly true. All right, well, let's plug some dates, huh?
All right, dude.
Let's say first off, thank you to all the people who came out.
Yeah, thank you so much.
That was a tremendous show.
Everybody that all worked together, everybody pulled it off. Everybody put a little in the hat,
show was
man.
sold out.
I
walked up. Show was at 9 o'clock. I walked up 8:45. I thought we were going to be hanging out outside, barking people in. Line down the street. There was like the line for people with tickets. There was the no ticket line.
Yeah.
And there was like people. It was real excitement coming in. People were like, the place was packed. You couldn't fit any more people in there.
Dude, they even took chairs out of the
green room. It was a
room.
fire hazard. Yeah.
It was so much fun. So I'm really sorry to the people that hit me up that couldn't get tickets. A lot of people couldn't get it.
Mm-hmm.
So we're going to do it again, and we're going to...
That's going to be a monthly thing, you think?
Weekly, I think.
Weekly at Greenwich?
No. Well, the thing is, Greenwich is a pretty busy club already. They do this... You got to book Greenwich like 2 months out, I found out.
Oh, really?
6 weeks out. So I have to do one immediately because there was a lot of people that couldn't get in.
Okay, so this is going to be the one over here.
Yeah, I want to
Diner?
do one. Oh, yeah, I'm going to lock in the day at Westway Diner.
Okay, yeah, so that's 9th Avenue?
9th Ave and 44th, and that's where Seinfeld was wrote. It's a beautiful room upstairs. I'm trying to get a Saturday for you guys to make it easy for everybody.